Hi guys. Okay, the energy check-in for the collective. Let's see what's going on. We are currently undergoing another big shift. So let's see what that's bringing in for us. Okay. So universe, the collective watching. Ooh, new beginnings. Yeah. New beginnings. Okay, so a new chapter starting. New cycle is starting. Okay. Oh yeah, look, it was really windy today too here, so that's when I knew I got my download. Okay, big shift is coming in. And this is the wind activation, so getting activated DNA, getting activated dormant DNA, getting upgrades to your spiritual gifts, stronger intuition at this time, especially. You might be noticing that. Just try to stay grounded, okay? Try to flow with these energies, because 111 on the timer when I looked up, because they can be intense, okay? Breach. This is for some of you that are coming out of a deep dive, coming out of a void energy, okay? So you're coming up to the surface. You've received whales, for me, indicate ancient wisdom. So you've done some like hanged man energy. You've gone within. You know, really stayed open-minded, open heart, connect with the universe, and you've received some downloads or some upgrades, and now you're ready to explore. Okay. Explore what's been activated. Yeah, effortless. Look at this. Effortless. The waterfall. This could mean, like, I was thinking, when I saw that, I was thinking effortless as far as your intuition goes. Like, it's going to feel a lot more fluid. It's going to bring in, oh my gosh, the wind just picked up again. It was silent, and now I thought it was over, and now there's like trees blowing around like crazy out there right now. So effortless. I just got itchies too. Confirmation. Big shift. Effortless. So it's going to feel. What's going to feel effortless? I feel like your intuition. I feel like your how you're able to spot the messages that the universe is sending you. That's going to feel more effortless. That's going to feel like that you can pick up easier. It's so hard to explain into words. You're going to pick up, you're going to have an easier time channeling in what you need to see, what you're being guided to do, taking these new steps and this new beginning, stuff like that. It's just going to be easier for you. Itching again. It's going to be easier for you to pick up on the signs and synchronicities that you're seeing, and they're going to come with clarity. Okay. And balance, apparently. Harmony. So again, this is good. This is good. Maybe you were feeling like you were like, it was in like an uphill battle, like you were struggling upstream, you know, instead of just flowing downstream. Like that's what it feels like. So there's going to be, it's bringing in balance into your life. It's bringing in a harmony. I just heard auspicious times. It's bringing in peace. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is what you've been doing. This is like creative energy, passion. Can also represent a tower moment as well, and you've undergone some healing. Okay, I feel like that's past, because when I'm talking about now, it's coming into balance. You might have had some anger, maybe some frustrations recently, but it's all part of the healing process. Trust the process. Look, grounding's on the bottom here. Did I say that? I think I did. To remember to stay grounded. Remember to really utilize your spiritual practices that you've manifested, that you have I don't know what word. I feel like I'm like, I know Mercury just went out of retrograde and it just like it's gone direct, but it feels like there's still some lag with trying to find the words to use to communicate. So excuse me for that. What was I saying? Just a second. Okay, so you're coming out of, like I'm saying, this was kind of an eruption, right? A volatile time, like maybe things in your life were just like popping off, and like you kind of like were being pulled in all directions, or maybe people were getting on your nerves or something like that, and it feels like that's what's stopping. It's coming in effortlessly. It's the balance, okay, because of the healing that's you've done. It's like that. I just heard tolerance. So it's like this healing, it's helped you to not tolerate the crap being thrown at you, but giving you more spiritual ammo to handle it, if that makes sense. And that goes back to your spiritual practices. That's what I was saying. Your spiritual practices that you have been creating, that you have been developing as well. So you use those like Reiki healing, or just getting your feet out in the dirt, going for walks in nature, being in natural bodies of water, stuff like that. Whatever helps the most for you to be able to ground, okay? Ground. Okay. Strength has been coming out nonstop. I've done some offline tarot readings, and it's just every time, multiple times, this card is coming out. So strength, you've recently, just with this healing, you've gained some inner strength, okay, to handle these new beginnings. Because endings lead to new beginnings. So maybe there's some endings that are happening in your life, these cycles closing out so this new cycle can begin. You've been given an upgrade to your strength to be able to handle them better, in a more focused, driven way. Okay, let's see. I just saw 8:22 on the timer, and then 8:25 when I looked up too. Those numbers might be significant to you. Yeah, look, power, lightning. So some of you might still be feeling, or even just like heading into a storm, a tower moment of, like I mentioned, these old cycles breaking apart so these new ones can come in. Okay, this new energy. So old energy leaving, new energy coming in. You're stepping into your power, you're feeling more powerful. Maybe with that intuition, again, is what I'm thinking of. And maybe you're receiving some new gifts, some new spiritual gifts, or getting an upgrade to the ones you currently have. Yeah, it's manifestation. Maybe your manifestation power has gone up. I just heard that effortless word again. Perhaps you're finding it easier to manifest, right? Knowing that this is also like a high vibe card, like you're staying in a higher vibration. You've elevated to a higher vibration, so it's easier. It's becoming more effortless for you to manifest. And I also heard, just remember to have patience when you have put out a manifestation. It was just 17 on the timer. When you have put out a manifestation, to remember to be patient for it to come in, because sometimes it takes a while depending on the size of the manifestation and how it's going to affect your current life. Okay. But yeah, definitely more powerful when it comes to manifesting. And your spiritual practices, because she's using her spiritual practices in this card. So she's using crystals, candles. There's a snake. My eye always goes to the snake on that card, which is like shedding past versions of yourself, shedding people that just don't resonate with you anymore, moving on, you know, leveling up. New levels, new devils, I just heard. So that's another reason why your spiritual gifts, I'm getting itchy again, confirmation. That is why your spiritual gifts might be needing an upgrade, because you're going to you're going to take a wiser approach to things that try to trigger you. I try to, like energy vampires that try to lower your vibration, like you're having a more of a heightened awareness of how to detach from anything that's leaking or wanting to like take your energy and not give it back, not reciprocate. Okay, let's see what else. What else do they need to know? Instincts. Yeah, it's like the intuition card. Yeah, see, your intuition's going up for you to be more of a human lie detector. Okay, or to have you're almost going to be able to you're being able to, well, oh, they can't even speak these words. I hear prophetic, like your prophetic skills are going to be enhanced. So you're going to be able to, like, in layman's terms, your psychic abilities are going to increase. So you're going to be able to spot an energy vampire a mile away. That kind of thing. Like you're just going to have a higher knowing of when you need to protect your energy, is what it feels like. It was just 133 on the timer. Okay. Okay, yeah, look, ancestors, you've done some karmic cleanup. Okay, being rewarded for that. Back to that healing, right? These two go hand in hand, healing ancestral karma. And as we do that, we continue to do that. We continue to evolve by doing that, because we're breaking curses, breaking patterns, breaking societal programming, glitching the matrix. Some woman was just jogging past and she was in blue and purple. So that is, oh, and I'm wearing blue and purple. Interesting. Oh my God, now I'm like looking around, I'm seeing blue and purple. Like, look, blue, purple. That is your third eye. That is your crown chakra. That is your intuition in upgrading. Time to create with that. This is like the magician card. Okay, dreaming. Dreaming is manifesting. So what you, like when you daydream, you know, you're putting intention out there. Your thoughts manifest your reality. So mind your thoughts. Write it down. You know, if you start to overthink, write things down that you would like to see happen in your life. Okay. But yeah, definitely a beautiful time to manifest. And they want me to split the deck here. What do we get? Grounding's coming back out. Really important to stay grounded. Okay. So just like create, 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 like co-create with the universe. But remember to release after you've done that. Just surrender the outcome. When is it going to happen? What is it? Who is it with? You know, just like be in the energy that you want to be surprised. You want to embrace the mystery, okay, that the universe is going to bring in for you. Definitely going to be some intent. No, that is not the word I'm thinking of. Oh, shoot. What was I going to say? Intense. Thank you. There's definitely some intense energies. There's a lot of like big new beginnings happening for a lot of people. So it's having a ripple effect. So you're going to pick up on those energies, and those are intense energies because it's creation. It's creating and shifting your reality. Okay. So they're like preparing your vessel in order to accommodate these changes. And they want me to cut the deck again. I've got rebirth on the bottom here too, which is good. Yeah, breath. So you get out in nature. Remember to breathe. These are all your spiritual practices that you need to be practicing, okay, to help keep you grounded. So the energies, you're not all over the place and feeling drained and all that stuff. It'll help fuel you, okay, and it'll help keep you calm. Okay, let's see what else. Ebb and flow. Yeah, see, just flow with the energies. Like I said, they're going to be intense. These waves are not calm. So, you know, just remember to breathe. And this wants to come back out, and this is the rebirth card. You might be seeing dragonflies. That's your confirmation. You are going through a rebirth. So this is what this represents. The breach, the whale breaching. So, you know, the lotus coming out of the muck. Okay. So be gentle with yourself. Self-care. Pamper yourself. Be selfish. Other people think it's selfish, but it's really just self-care. It's you choosing to put yourself first, honor your soul, that kind of thing, okay? If people think that's selfish, those aren't your people, because your people would understand because they're doing the same thing. I'm going to take this out because it really wants to be shown. Breath. And interesting, because I just had the sun on the bottom too, and now I've got fire coming out here. So like passion, right? So this is like creative, like sacral chakra energy. So beautiful time to get back into that creative energy. Okay. Express yourself, and also because you were healing, you know, and you're coming out of this this rebirth. You're going to want to utilize those energies into just so they don't become stagnant. So you want to keep it flowing, keep it going, move your body, art, you know, pour it into your art, whatever, your craft. Okay. You're going to feel an urge to do that. Nurturing. There it is. Yeah. Self-care. Be gentle with yourself. Listen to your body. Eat healthy. What else do they want me to say? You might be seeing parrots. I'm seeing a green parrot here. I'm also seeing butterflies and rainbows. So butterflies, transformation. Okay. And I'm also seeing moths and stags and bears. And ducks. and the rainbows indicate blessings. Okay. Yeah, look, solitude. You might be feeling like you want to hermit right now with this rebirth energy. Yeah, I think that's about it for now. For this energy check-in, take what resonates and take care, and remember to flow effortlessly through these energies as best as you can, using those spiritual practices to keep yourself grounded. Very important, okay? Otherwise, it's going to feel very heavy. So it helps to, when you're grounding, it helps to keep your vibrations either neutral or above high vibration, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.